Okay, hello. My name is Ahmad Taufikul Hakim, and I will be the one who will introduce you guys to the material and the ingredient.
So, hi, my name is Irfan Daniel, so I'll be the one who conducting the experiment.
Hi, I'm Anand.
I'm Rajvin,
And we will be explaining
the
about
theory.
Hi, I'm Sheena. So I'm present about the conclusion and also become the video editor. So yeah, come on guys. Let's jump to the experiment.
Okay, so the material and the ingredient we will be using in this experiment is this water bottle, balloon, sugar, yeast and warm water. Okay, so this warm water will activate, it will trigger the process of fermentation between this yeast and sugar for producing carbon dioxide.
There will be 3 bottles. So, in each bottles, there will be same amount of water, which is 250 ml, and also same amount of sugar for about 1 spoon of sugar. So, the difference is there will be different amount of yeast in each bottles. So let's begin with the first bottle. Put 230 ml of water. Put 1 tablespoon of sugar. Put 1 tablespoon of yeast. You need to stir the mixture. Place the balloon on top of the tip of the bottle. Repeat the same steps for the next 2 bottles, but use for the second bottle use 2 spoons of yeast. Third bottle use 3 spoons of yeast.
When you speak, 'cause I don't listen when you talk. Ooh, yeah. Don't think we'll ever get better, better. Gets worse with every letter. Doubts on nothing but that high note on repeat, 'cause we don't listen when we talk.
I will be explaining about the theory of ideal gas law. So, one of the main things you have to know is the formula, which is PV equals to nRT. So, one of the main things that are constant in this experiment is the pressure. And for the temperature, hold your horses. Raj will be explaining about Charles' law. So, hold tight. And now, I'll be explaining about 2 things that will be changing in this experiment. It is the volume and also the number of moles. So, how does the number of moles increase? So, as we add more yeast, the number of moles increases. So, the number of carbon dioxide produced will also increase during fermentation. So, as the number of carbon dioxide increases, the volume of the balloon will increase. So, as the volume increases in the balloon, do you think it will get bigger or smaller? Obviously, it will get bigger. So, from this experiment, we know that as the number of moles increases, and the volume also increases.
I will be talking on Charles' law. So, as we know, the formula is P, V and T. So, for Charles' law, we got volume and temperature. So, volume is directly proportional with temperature, and the pressure is constant. So, with the warm water, it will help to activate the yeast. So, if the yeast is activated, it will speed up the fermentation process. So when the fermentation process is speed up, it will help the balloon to expand even more.
In conclusion, our experiment showed that the amount of yeast increase, it will lead to a greater balloon inflation. This is because the more of yeast that we use, it produces more carbon dioxide. So it's actually based on the concept of ideal gas law, which means when the gas particle is increased, it will increase the volume. So next is about warm water. So we also use the warm water in our experiment, and it's actually based on the concept of Charles' law, which means when the temperature is increased, it will also increase the volume.
And if you put your head on my chest, in the same in mine, yeah. And we'll be making love until the sun comes up. But one day, maybe I could put a ring on your finger before you change your mind, yeah. Knew I was falling when I looked inside your eyes. She said,
Guys, I'm
I know
Rajvin.
you are.
Hi.
What am I?
I'm Anand.